Hey, my name is Derek Ting. I'm the producer, actor, writer of Supercapitalist. You're watching channelAPA.com. Yeah, it's about a maverick hedge fund trader from New York who moves to Hong Kong, orchestrates a mega deal that gets out of his control. It's really like a war between the big tycoons and the expats out in Hong Kong. I'm from New York, and then I've lived in Hong Kong for about 7 years, and I was an actor by trade, and I was looking to write a movie, and living out there, there's a lot of bankers out there. China's on the rise. The economy is just booming. So I thought about what's been done before, especially from a financial perspective, and there really hasn't been one out in Asia showing the lifestyle. So immediately I was like, wow, this is it. This is cool. This is something that would interest me as a viewer to watch. I mean, those are the initial ones, and then definitely I watched every finance movie that's out there, even Barbarians at the Gate, Rogue Trader, which was done in Singapore about Nick Leeson. I've read many books like Ugly Americans and Hedge Hogging, Hedge Hunters, and really, actually, I visited hedge funds while I was there. I worked with a fellow college buddy of mine to construct a financial plot. So a lot of research, a lot of just really trying to listen and get it right. So yeah. Well, it's been a long journey. It's been 6 years, so it's been really cool. In the beginning, it was really hard because I really was very green to the whole, to everything, and I really had to just kind of figure out, okay, what is it like? How does it work? And then making a best decision based, what works for us. And so in the beginning, it was really hard on myself. I was really worried about what we're going to do, and we had a really small budget too. But at the end of the day, I made this decision that hey, we're just going to have fun, and we're really just going to make it about the filmmaking process, just doing what we love, and then that's really what's gotten us from point A to point B. Nothing else, but just hard work and a lot of people helping us. Well, I'm one of them, but we have really good cast that signed on because of the script. Linus Roach, he's in Batman Begins, Law and Order. He's an amazing actor. He's just one of our first supporters. And then there's Ken Zung and Richard Ng. They're two Hong Kong veterans, been in lots of films. Ken Zung died another day, Rush Hour 2, and Richard Ng, he's been in Tomb Raider, Great Old Life, and many Hong Kong films. And then rounding out the cast, there's Kathy Ewan. She's a top Vietnamese star. There's Darren E. Scott, Eugene Kang. A lot of these guys, are industry, but still, developing. And then there's Michael Park. He's a two-time Emmy winner. We brought him on as a guest star as well. So. Oh, there's been so many challenges because when you don't have money, it's just hard. If you got a lot of money, you can make a lot of mistakes. So really, it's just, I think the difficult decisions are if you go one way, it's a risk and you could fail, or you go the other way and then you could, in the same way, right? But you can't do both. And we've had to make a lot of decisions like that. Many times just betting the whole, outcome of the project. So I think that was the biggest challenge, and I mean obviously the distribution which was really difficult, figuring out what worked for our film because we're new. We're not I think what we try to do is try to bring a commercial film, something that is really a mainstream audience type film, but doing it in an indie way, and that was one of our objectives, is really to present something like that, just a good story with good production value that people could enjoy. Audiences have been really, amazing. We had so many good compliments. When people see the film and really see what we've done, and then they find out how much we made it for, then they're even more amazed. I think if you go in with an open heart, open mind, and you go watch a film, I think you'll enjoy it. And that's the exciting part. I think a lot of people are really, I'm just a regular person, and I think that's what's interesting about our movie is that we were just to go through all these hurdles and obstacles. People get excited about it. Sometimes movies they come out, but this one has really taken a lot of heart and soul, not just from me, but so many people who are like, we like what you're doing, we want to help you. This is an interesting time for us. When I was trying to raise the money, I found it really difficult because, especially from Asian male lead speaking English standpoint, there was really no projections or numbers for that, and that's why I think we had such a small budget. And it's my hypothesis and belief that people are willing to see movies if they're good, if there's a good story to it. So I hope people will just come out and support it. There's just it's like $5 to $10 to watch a movie on cable VOD. Come out to the theater, watch it as many times as you can as possible, because those numbers. It's really about the numbers. It's not about anything else. It's the numbers are colorblind, really. But this is a moment in time where we can really, because we have the reach, we can actually make a difference. I think among Asian Americans and Asians around the world, we have a voice, and we need to all we need to do to express it is just press that button, and it's not really that hard. And so don't do it for me. Don't do it for do it for yourselves, really, seriously, because I think that's what we want to do is build something, better future, and it starts now. What's exciting is that, this was a movie that we had 10 investors. They said, hey, here's some money, and let's see what you do with it. And this is a presentation of it. And we're really happy to be at the finish line. So, right now, if we can be successful, what's exciting is that, definitely want to develop more filmmakers, work with end to end, which is cool for me because I've seen it really end to end, wrote the script, and raise the money, and I want to actually work with other people and develop them, because I think that's really what's lacking in the industry right now is really developing talent. There's a lot of established talent, and there's a huge divide between people in the middle who are able to rise up, and because of technology, that's changing. So I have a number of treatments that I've written, and there's some scripts I'm writing, but I don't want to announce anything. And so nationwide, they can see it. It's in 100 million homes, cable VOD. Featured. It's like in the Justin section for the cable VOD. We're on iTunes. You can catch us in the in theaters now section for iTunes, but Cinema Now, Vudu, all those areas. And then in theaters, we're opening up week by week. We were in New York and DC, and this week we'll be in San Francisco at the Opera Plaza, and next week we'll be at the Laemmle NoHo. And then 6 other major cities will be doing satellite screenings. And we were one of the first to do global day and date, which is we're in the iTunes, on 8/10, we were available in the iTunes store in 14 countries. In Asia, they had just opened up the iTunes stores, which is, and we were like, oh, we need to be in those stores, so that's really cool. And then we're in UK, Scandinavia as well, so Hong Kong, Macau, Singapore not yet, Vietnam, and Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, all those. Check them out. We're very prominent on our Facebook page, so facebook.com/supercapitalist. We're always updating that stuff. Supercapitalist.net is a lot of the core information if you want to know about showings. You can definitely check that out. And we have a YouTube channel, Supercapitalist Movie. We have music videos and stuff like that. So there are a lot of places, even on I know our trailers on iTunes. You can find information there as well. So.